Welcome back. It's time for Community Chat. Today's topic, empowering innovation and transformation in Fayette County. What if we could invest in projects that elevate our city, shape its character, and create lasting impact? What if we could transform Lexington into a model community that embraces innovation, fosters creativity, and nurtures the well-being of its citizens for generations to come? Here to help us expand is Noah Gemelli and Olivia Davis. Welcome to the show, you guys. So happy to have you guys on. How are we doing today?
We're doing well and thrilled to be here.
Yes,
thanks for having us.
Absolutely, very excited to hear all about this. So let's hear about an overview of the new fund for Greater Lexington.
Well, Jane, Olivia and I are so excited to tell your audience about the Fund for Greater Lexington. The Fund for Greater Lexington is a community endowment that's housed at the Bluegrass Community Foundation. It's a little different than most community endowments in that the whole purpose is to incubate transformational projects for Lexington. So what do I mean by incubate? Most of your audience will know about Town Branch Park. Before that could become a reality, there was a period of time that required studies, partnerships, engagement with the community. That's incubation, and that's what we want to do with the Fund for Greater Lexington. Identify transformative projects, incubate them, and then see them launched.
I love that, almost like preparing for a Greater Lexington,
That's
basically.
right.
So what was the inspiration behind launching this new initiative?
Well, so I'll tell you a little bit about the process that got us here. We first took a step back and said, let's listen to what the people of Lexington have kind of said about where the needs are. So we undertook a process to take essentially every survey that we could get our hands on that has been done in the last decade and accumulate where are the places that people have identified issues and holes in the community to determine where the first projects kind of would be in different areas.
Yeah, I love that you're getting the community involved in this. And so walk us through the process to bring this initiative to fruition.
So after we completed that research, we identified some pillars that I think the website will be up for people to go out. You can read a little bit more about those pillars, but identified pillars that were important to most citizens of Lexington and decided that the projects that that the Fund for Greater Lexington would incubate would be around those pillars.
Okay, that's awesome. And so give us a couple examples of some projects.
Well, we have two projects, and maybe Olivia, you could talk about the Art Center.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have two projects that we have identified, and one of them is very near and dear to my heart because it is related to performing and visual arts. So one of the projects that we're incubating now is to really get a state-of-the-art performing and visual arts center into Lexington. Our research identified that although we have a thriving art scene that has lots and lots of community participants as well as professionals, we're lacking some space and amenities for those communities to flourish.
Yeah, absolutely. And did you have something you wanted to?
Well, we also have a second project, which is to develop a master plan for Kelly's Landing, which is the only public access that Fayette County has to the Kentucky River. So we're working with the Parks Department and we'll develop a master plan for that park as well.
Oh, how beautiful, and the Kentucky River is so gorgeous, so people definitely need to get out there more.
That's right.
So is there anything else you guys would like to add or want people in the audience to know?
Absolutely. So we have had an incredible advisory committee that has put in countless hours to get us to this point. But really, for this endowment to be successful, for the Fund for Greater Lexington to be successful, we need to engage the entire community. So we've raised about a third of our goal, but we still need to raise about $20 million more, and that would allow us to invest $1 million a year in our community in these incubated projects. But we also need your ideas. We want people to spread the word, so we ask that people go to our website at bcgf.org and go to our page and check us out and read what we're trying to do. And we look forward to talking to you in the future and telling you about how these projects have come to fruition.
Yes, I'm so excited to follow up later because I really appreciate the work y'all are doing, and I know the community will as well. Thank you so much for being here. Up next is your health news, so make sure you keep it here.